What's up YouTube? It's your boy Tits here, and today I want to give you a little update with the channel and Warframe and do a quick video breakdown of the weapon breakdown of the Glaive. So real quick, just in case you came here to hear about the Glaive, jump into that. I'm one rank from level 30 here. Basically with the Glaive, it's more about aesthetics than it being a really good weapon. That's what it comes down to. It's got a very average melee damage and rate. There's nothing too special about it. Um, it's got a nice charge damage of 150. As far as the crit chance and damage go, I'm not quite sure what they are. There will be an updated UI though very soon. They're working on that. They're revamping the whole UI and they're gonna fix the problem where when you finish a match the stats aren't right and you gotta be host and all that crap. Um, what was I saying with the Glaive? Um, oh, crit chance and damage. From using it, I don't really see crits too much, and even with the crit chance mod on, I don't see them that much. I'm guessing it's probably low, somewhere around maybe even like 10% or lower for crit chance. I'm guessing it's around there, and even if it was higher, I mean most of the melee weapons are all pretty bad for crit, and even even like ones with decent crit like the Zorns, um, the crit chance mod only goes up to 30%, and it's just crit's not really that viable for melee weapons. Um, when using the Glaive though, before I talk about the Glaive, we'll talk about the mods here. You get 2 polarity slots, which is really nice. Definitely, I would put your killing blow in there. And then, Wiki says, this would be great for like reflex cool and killing blow, but you want to put molten impact in this polarity because, you're going to save more points. So with these 2 polarities, it's nice because if you don't have the money, for an working catalyst, you can really get a lot of your damage into the build without having to put a catalyst into it. But anyways, I'd put the killing blow in there, then molten impact, both of them all the way up, north one all the way up, of course, reflex coil all the way up, sundering strike all the way up. Usually, the base of your build's always going to be here, here, and here, all those up. And usually Fury, even if you're charge attacking, because it speeds up the animation. Not with the Glaive though, I'll explain that next. And then with the remaining points, I got my shock and touch in here, about halfway up. I could always put a couple more points in there, but it's not a big deal to me. This weapon's more for fun. After it levels up one more time, I'll have 7 total points. So I could finish the build off with putting like either, Organ Shatter in, rank it up 7 or 8 times, so I'll get either 75% or 60% crit damage. So even though you don't crit much, when you do, you'll have that there. Or you could save 6-7 points, put in pressure point, or 7 to 9 points, whatever, however much you want to rank it. That'll be good, if you are meleeing. And then of course, you could just not put any of the crit in since it doesn't really help much anyways. You could put in like pressure point and maybe Fury. And the thing about Fury is with this weapon, it doesn't affect speed. So basically, you charge your weapon up, charge your Glaive up, and you throw it. You would think, the speed that it went out and came back, Fury would affect, because that's how it affects. Because it affects your speed other than when you're charging up, with your other weapons. But it does not affect this weapon, and the Glaive is it's really slow. It's slow going out, slow coming back. It can take up to 3 to 5 seconds. It's just really annoying. It just kills the DPS. Otherwise, it would really be nice. A nice weapon, 150 charge damage is not bad. But the length of time is just way too long. So, I've talked to the devs about it, and they think it's a really good idea to maybe make Fury speed up the time, that it's the glaive travels to and back to you, from you and back to you, whatever. So hopefully that'll happen. Other than that, it staggers a good bit. Um, let's see, can hit multiple enemies. A big disadvantage is if you hit an ally, it'll bounce off them and at a weird angle. If you hit enemies, it bounces off them at a weird angle. Best way to use this to get optimal performance is to find, you got to get good at kind of throwing it past people so that it's going to be quicker by throwing it past them or bouncing it past them, mainly throwing it past them, and then on its way back, you'll get your kill there, or you'll get one or two kills on your way back. And on the way back, whoever it hits, whatever enemy it hits, it just slices them in half, kills them, comes right back to you. There's no bouncing. The bouncing's on the initial throw, not on the way back. So that's how you save a lot of time, by trying to get your kill on the way back. Now this is not easy, just to let you know. It'll take a lot of practice. Um, and bouncing it around, you know, to try to get multiple kills, that's really tough too. And it usually just makes everything take a lot of time. So I'm not gonna talk too much about the glaive here. It's mainly, I would definitely not buy it for platinum. Not that I would buy much of anything for platinum. Um, Definitely, wait, get it from alert, and just have fun with it. It's a big change from, being the only melee weapon you're throwing. So it's a big change. It's silent. It's fun in stealth play, and you can do a full stealth setup when the throwing stars come out with and having the pairs. So just have fun with it, and that's pretty much about it. It's a decent, it's an average weapon. It's definitely nothing amazing. You're gonna be, I mean, you could still do fine with it because the game's not tough at all. But compared to other top tier weapons, this isn't one of them. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about the glaive. As far as Warframe, a few things real quick. Um, I'm really busy. I work about between 40 and 50 hours a week, usually more than 40. So I've got a lot of requests to do, lots of different Warframes and this and that. I just don't really have time, to farm the resources and be doing and get a bunch of Warframes, nor the money that I want to put into buying a bunch of slots, just so I can talk about, all the Warframes. So I usually just try to pick ones I play with or ones that are popular. Same thing goes with the weapons. And there's really not that many weapons anyways, so I just try to pick popular ones and do build videos for that. Although, I've played the game for a long time, since it's been out in closed beta. I know a good bit about the game, and I talk to the devs regularly. So a lot of the stuff you don't find in the game, I know about, from talking with devs, and I could probably help you out if you got a question about anything. So if you want to know anything about certain Warframes, just send me a message. I'll try to help you out. And thank you for all you new subscribers that have came, just for the Warframe videos. I'm mainly just a PC gaming channel. I did COD for a while when I started this channel up here a year ago, and I've done lots of Let's Plays, Diablo, Sleeping Dogs, and Bioshock Infinity, Tomb Raider, list goes on. Lots of Let's Plays I'll do, and I really like to do, first-person shooters though, multiplayer like COD type games, and games like this, co-op, and focus on, build videos and breakdown videos and stuff like that, tips and tricks to help people out. So you're going to see stuff like that if you're new to my channel, just to let you know. And it won't just be Warframe, but at the moment, since I do play a good bit of Warframe, I will be, trying to get it as much Warframe as I can. And yeah, just want to tell you guys thanks for all the commenting and likes and support and everything. And if there's anything I can do, just send me a message. And when I get home from work, I try to spend a little bit of time each night, answering emails and messages and stuff. I get tons of them, like probably 40 or 50 a day usually when I get home, but I get through most of them, so I'll definitely try to help you out. And that's about it. I'm gonna head out of here. So please comment, like, subscribe, as always. Yeah, catch you guys later. Peace.